What's up, gang? We're back. Hope everybody had a nice little game week. We got one game locking up early, right? Was it the Cubbies? The Cubbies a little afternoon baseball action. We also I'm fresh off of crafting a Gunnar Henderson just now. So vibes are high. Weather looks not great in KC, says Jump Shoot. Is that the only weather problem this game week? I'll be honest. I'm not locked in on the weather. I'm going to dive right in, though, because I'm going to try to keep this under an hour today just because there's a lot going on. And I need to get my lineups in. I honestly have not taken a deep look into the slate yet. So excited to do that together here now. Hope you guys had a nice game week. I did okay. I fell just out of the cash this game week, but not mad at it. So let's just go series by series here. All of the teams should be having 3 games this game week, of course, unless the Kansas City Royals give us a problem. But here we go. We've got also Jump Shoots at San Diego on Sunday, kind of iffy. Could be rain in LA. That's okay. I think we play that as is on a Sunday. Athletics here, they are in New York City. It's been cold as hell here this week, but it actually just turned. It's 60 degrees and sunny. Supposed to be nice this weekend. You got Clay Holmes on the mound, Senga and Peralta. Not a great Athletics slate. Now, the Athletics offense seems beefy enough, although Brent Rooker got hurt, right? Left the game early. Was it an oblique thing? It was a mid-swing. Didn't look great. But I think I'm going to be off the Athletics this game week, especially maybe they make my challenger stuff. It's a fun little one-off, but Holmes, Senga, and Peralta aren't. I mean, Peralta's nice. The other two are like middle of the road, but I don't think I want to do the athletic side. Let's bump to the Mets, though, and see who they're going up against. They get Ginn, Lopez, and Savali. Now, I think the Mets are still without Soto, right, for a couple more series, but rest of the Mets lineup looks viable, right? Nobody's scared of those 3 arms that they're throwing out. We got 2 righties and a lefty. Maybe it's just a Lindor one-off. I don't know if you're getting to any other Metropolitans this weekend. But again, good weather back at home. Not really scared of the A's starting rotation or their bench. I mean, their bullpen for that matter. So I think you could go to the Mets. I don't think it's going to be anybody's first pick this weekend. I think ownership is probably, like we'll say, stack ownership is going to go around just a handful of teams, maybe the other New York team. We'll talk about the dads in a little bit. And I actually think, I wonder if they'll be over-owned or not, but I'm excited to talk about my hometown team in a little bit too. Okay. Next up, the Diamondbacks are taking on the Phillies. Luzardo, Taijuan Walker, and Painter. I think the Diamondbacks are honestly kind of how do we say in the business? A cheeky little stack here. That's how the Brits would say it. I'm not really listen, Luzardo is nice. But man, Taijuan Walker, I'm honestly surprised he's still in the league. He has just been getting lit up. So I don't mind going the D-back way here. You can look at, let me just pull this up. Are they not on the early slate or the late slate? What is going on here? Is this the first game? Why are they not on any of the slates? What time does this game start? It must start too early. But anyways, I think you can get to some of those Diamondbacks, I don't know if anybody's excited about that. Corbin is dinged up, though. Okay. All right. That's not good. I don't like the Corbin being dinged up. I don't like it. I'll take it back. I take it back. That actually makes Luzardo maybe a sneaky pitcher then. Yeah, day to day. Maybe you throw Luzardo out there. Maybe that's a sneaky arm for the weekend. All right. Let's go to the Braves, the Brahavs. They get Chichoni, Messick, and Bibi. Oh, Bibi. Braves offense has been kind of nice, no? I mean, Baldwin has been a fun little surprise to start this season. I've been pretty impressed with Baldwin. The Braves, you've got Acuna, Baldwin, Olsen, Riley. You can get to Albies too. I think all of those are pretty stackable. I don't think any of these Indians, excuse me, RIP, myself, canceled. These Guardians are like gas cans, and BB's kind of nice, but the Braves offense has been legit. They are at home. Play well there. I don't know. I kind of like the Braves. I kind of like them. The Baltimore, also funny that we're like, yeah, it's fine to say Braves, but Indians you definitely can't do. Acuna does need to wake up. He's actually been the worst of the stacking options. I feel like Olsen and Baldwin have been way better, been way better clicks than Acuna so far. The O's, they are hosting the Giants. So you get Roop, Webb, and Hauser. I will not. I'm happy to have crafted a gunner. I don't think I'm going to be going out of my way to play some Orioles. I trust the Giants pitching staff. I'm not. I don't really want to attack this spot. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, right? It's easy to get to. It's easy to stack up the Orioles in the sense that, like, hold on, let me pull it up. Like, it's easy to just your first couple clicks of Gunner, Ward, and PD Pablo Alonso get to Adley if you want, but I don't think so. I think my yeah, Riley is due. I thought Riley's been doing okay though. But anyways, I just don't think I want to get to this. This isn't going to be my spot. I wouldn't hate you for doing one-offs here either, but it's not my favorite spot to tiki tack attack. Okay, let's do the Giants. I didn't do the Giants or Cleveland, so sorry about that. Cleveland in that Atlanta series, they get Elder, Perez, and Sale. Cleveland, like, dude, you just have to play Chase now, huh? Is like rookie of the year already? Is that in the bag already? He's been incredible. Which has been a fun start. J-Ram, I feel like Jose's been a little slow. I know he had a solid game on the 8th, the last time the Guardians played, where he had a double, a walk, and an RBI and a run. But outside of that, relatively slow start. Chase, on the other hand, been balling a little bit. Quan's in there, Hoskins. I like, again, looking at what's up, Samurai. Looking at this, at these pitching matchups. Elder and Perez both gettable. Obviously not thrilled to go against Chris Sale there at the end, but Sale's beatable. Sale's got like super upside as a pitcher, but also you can get to him. And then the other one we missed in that was the Giants, San Francisco treats here. They get Shane Baz, Bassett, and Povich. I'm fine here. Giants now on the road, more fun to attack their offense on the road because of a ballpark upgrade. Devers, Adames, Chapman, who I know the fans seem to be mad at Chapman. All fine spots. Ramos is fine. Jungle Elite. Like, I just am not scared of these pitchers. And I know I know Baz, like, on paper looks nice, dude, but you can get to Baz. Baz has like really good strikeout upside, but also just get smoked. So I'm fine attacking Baz. And then obviously Bassett is solid but beatable. And then Povich, again, not my favorite. Like, it's not my favorite spot by any means, but I think the Giants are like kind of fun here. I think the Giants are kind of fun. All right, let's get to the Bo Sox. I want to try to talk myself into the Boston boys. Offense starting to wake up a little bit. They go to St. Louis, so it's not really a park upgrade, but it's a revenge game here for Dustin May. Remember, shout out John Henry. John Henry going out there and just trading bros for Dustin May. Sick stuff here. But they get Dustin May, and then they get I lost my spot. Then Leahy and Payente. So I like the Red Sox offense, man. If there was ever a time for the Bo Sox to wake up, I think you could do it. We got Borland in the chat. Love to see it. Memes Albania's on board with Olsen, and then we get Taylor. Just set your lineups back in an Uber from Del Rey. There we go. Guaranteed podium, Taylor. Anyways, I really like Boston this weekend, and they get, as I was saying, May, right, like 3 right-handed pitchers. Wilyer, Abreu, maybe my favorite click out of all 3 of them. Did not check the weather here in St. Louis, so maybe somebody else can tell me what we're looking like. But were the Red Sox popping for any of you guys either? I just think, like, you like Roman and Abreu, you can do like a nice little 2-man. You can throw Duran in there if you wanted to. If you want to sneak in Story or sneak in Contreras. Samurai was asking, yeah, so what he didn't start. It was just one game that he didn't start, right? Because I feel like they gave him the day off against the lefties. Like, I think when they really drop him in the orders in the batting order when they go up against lefties. So that's what I was saying with all righties. I think he'd be my third favorite of those. Also, though, yeah, like maybe Yoshi gets into a DH spot here. Yoshida's been getting a little bit of time. But I would definitely, like, to me, it's a teardrop. Like, it's Roman and Wilyer in their own tier, and then I drop down to Duran, Olsen, and Contreras. I mean, Duran, Story, and Contreras. But I really do like the Red Sox. The Cards, on the other hand, they're going up against Early, who does he have a card? He has a card, right? Early, Suarez, and Bayo. So no Crochet. I honestly think Early is in a really, really good spot. It was 2 out of the 3 games against the Brewers Well, I think I know one of them was against a lefty. I know one of them was against a lefty and one was against a righty. All right. Yeah. So maybe Duran's your third option, especially since Locke is way before we're going to get starting lineups, which is kind of a bummer. That's the one thing that really sucks about Locke happening so early. Just not having that information in advance. All right, hold on. Sorry, just checking some news here, seeing if I missed anything. Okay, I didn't. All right, let's keep going. We left off with the Boston boys. So here we go. Next up, the Cubbies. Cubs are taking on the Pirates. They get Mlodski, Ashcraft, and Chandler. They're at home, so that's good. That could be a good, nice little ballpark upgrade. I feel like the Cubs offense has not been super sexy. I don't know. I mean, like, you can do PCA as a one-off. We get there we go. Contreras. There we go. There's your narrative. Grudge match. Like, I don't know. Bush should lead off all these games, right? I think that's fine. Also PCA, but I honestly don't like the Cubs. I don't like the Cubs. We still haven't gotten to my favorite spot. I also think we can get to some Twinkies this weekend too. The Pirates on their side, the Buccos, they get Amenaga, Cabrera, and Tyon. It's going to be mostly a pass for me. If you want to one-off O'Neill Cruz, go for it, but I don't really want to be attacking this spot. I don't think I really want to be going for the Pirates. And then we've got the Cincinnati Reds. Kokonowitz, Klassen, and Soriano for the Reds. Reds got blanked a little bit by the Marlins in their last time out, but I like Cincinnati here. You know, the only arm that you're scared of is Soriano, and the reason it's not ranking higher is because they got the Giants later in the week. But I think the Reds are a pretty fun time here. They're a pretty fun time here. They get we can throw out Ellie De La Cruz. Who else can we throw out? We can throw out Big Sal Stewart. How many righties are they going up against in this matchup? All righties. So Friedel Deedle Do should be up there. Matt McLean's been hooping a little bit. Do you have any of them guys with relief pitching cards like Amai, Malinsky, etc., thinking of prioritizing those guys? I'd be curious what the chat thinks about that. If you'd rather throw a reliever or am I in the relieving spot? I know it's better to do it in the 3 games, the 3-game weeks, the weekends versus the week, but I don't know. I don't know if anybody else is doing it. I know Jump Shoot owns one of those MIs. But anyways, yeah, Reds at home. That's pretty fun. I like that spot. For the Angels, they also get a park upgrade by getting a play over there. They're going against Rocker later, and nope, that's wrong. They're going against Burns, Williamson, and Abbott. Dude, Abbott always ranks well. I think Abbott is super beatable. Williamson obviously beatable, and then Burns can pitch. Burns is a hooper. I like it though. I like Burns. But I think you can get to some Angels. I think you could mess around with some Angels here. Angels in the outfield. Let's make it happen. Is anybody doing that? Is Trout healthy? I know Trout got dinged up a little bit. Is he back in action? Can we get the old Trouter? Excuse me. We're battling the elements here. Hold on. I want to check one thing while we're going here, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, hold on. All right. Sorry, guys. Really good content from your boy right now. Really good stuff. We're just spending a little money here in the baseball streets. That's all. And then we're going to craft and we're going to build some lineups. We got plenty of time, right? We got just under an hour, I think. Locke, I believe, is at, 2:20 Eastern time. I believe that's what we're looking at. Right. Anyways, that's the Angels. All right, Mason Miller pitched the last 2 days. That's tough for your dads. The Rockies, Coors Light, they're in a decent spot here against because we already did the Guardians, right? Yeah, again, so they get Walker Buehler, sucks. Marquez, sucks. But then they get Pivetta. If the Rockies offense wasn't so bad, / if the Rockies were in Colorado, this would be a little bit more fun. I'm not interested in, I don't know how many times it's going to be like, ooh, Hunter Goodman, unless it's going to be in Coors Field. So that's just going to be a straight pass for me, dog. But if we go down to the dads, the Padres here get Sagano, Feltner, and Freeland. They get 2 righties and a lefty. I think the Padres, I'm curious if that's going to be the most popular stack. Actually, I think we have this new tool where we can do a poll. Let me see. Most popular team stack. Let's see what this looks like for you guys. So we'll put the Padres, we'll put the Red Sox, let's put the Yankees, And then I'll put one more, and we'll just do other. Let's see what this looks like, guys. Let's see what this looks like. Let's start and show. What does that look like on your end? Did a poll just come into the chat? Did that work? I hope. Yeah, look, you can see it. Type 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the chat. How about that? How about that? We're back. Look at it. We're evolving. We're evolving as a community. This is fun. This is fun. Okay, let's keep going while we're doing that. So, anyways, I like the Padres, man. I really do like the Padres. I think like Jackson Merrill getting two righties to tap off on. You've got Fernando Tatis, Manny Machado. Is there anybody else? Laureano is a little bit more fun when you've got lefties, but I think you can still do it. Any other Padres you guys are getting excited about here? Let's see. Everybody's trying to do jokes in the chat. I don't think so. Jake Cronenworth, maybe he gets a little bit of run. Old Sheets, I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Hold on one second. What? Ooh. Okay. Jackson Merrill. Yeah, I really like Merrill. Merrill's maybe my favorite, but I do think my main team is going to be a combo of Padres and Bo Sox. I think that's the direction I'm leaning right now. All right. Where did I leave off? We said the dads, right? Okay, so you've got the Detroit Tigers are going to take on the Fish at home. It's Paddock, Junk, and Alcantara. So nobody you're really scared about, but we saw, was it Kerry Carpenter got dinged up? I think he's still day-to-day. I don't know if we've heard anything else on that. Do they play the main slate tonight? Let's see. No, do they play the late slate? Are they like in a weird spot where they're just playing? Why did you do that? Why did you do that to me? No, it looks like Carpenter's back. They expect Carpenter to be back. Okay. I don't know. I don't really like the Tigers. I don't know how you guys feel. Miami's been balling a little bit, and they go up against Montero, Mize, and Skubal, but I don't think, Skubal, who I know just got tagged up a little bit. I don't want to go attack Skubal. I don't want to attack Skubal. No thanks. No thanks. Nobody wants the Padres or the Sox. Wow, guys. Wow. Bunch of skanks in here. Bunch of skanky fans. Next up, the Houston Astros, who we've been jamming, and man, talking about somebody needing to wake up. Where is my boy Jordan? They're going up against Hancock, Castillo, and Gilbert. This is a fade for me. I know Hancock looks okay tonight, but we don't need to do it. Seattle, on the other hand, they get a eye like we were talking about, McCullers and Arrighetti. Seattle's offense can absolutely pop off, and I know we were just talking about playing a eye in the what's it called, the relief pitcher stuff. Seattle's offense can absolutely pop off, but you also know that they strike out a little bit, right? So you can still mess around with that if you would like. And I don't know how many people are going to go to Seattle because so many of them are playing that Houston pitcher. So maybe Seattle, like your Cal Raleighs and your Julio Rodriguez, are a little under-owned, which is kind of fun since Raleigh still definitely has that upside. I think you could do it. I think you could do it if you put your back into it. But again, I'm off the Astros. I don't really like attacking Seattle. Seattle's got too good of a starting rotation and a bench, a bullpen. I keep saying bench. The Royals getting the White Sox here. Martin Fettiwap and Shane Smith, Bobby Wood Jr. light and load. Pasquantino, Vincenzo. Sure. What's his name? The Carson kid. Carson kid went yard, didn't he? Didn't he go yard? So that's fun. Yeah, Royals are pretty sharp. I don't mind that. Also, I think they just sent Shane. I think I read this right. Did Shane Smith get designated for assignment, or he might have got dinged up? So that third starter might not be 100% accurate, but there's no way somebody better comes in. So Royals, again, another under-owned stack that I think you could get to. White Sox, on the other hand, did I just skip over them? They get Bubich, Waka, and Cameron. I mean, like Montgomery and the rookie Murtami, I think is how I can't remember how you pronounce it, but you get either one of those guys. I think is fine. Chase Meredith's had an okay start to the season too. He's been leading off for the team. But yeah. All right, let's see what else we've got. The Doyers. Doyers are going up against Rocker, Leiter, and DeGrom. This is not my favorite, right? Mookie's still out too for the Dodgers, so that's not fun. But I mean, the lineup is still like fine. Otani, Tucker, Freeman, Teoscar, Paez, Smith, Muncy. You can always stack up the Dodgers. I think it's boring. I think it's boring. I don't want to do that. For the Rangers, you just got Seager, Nemo, Wyatt. Who's throwing for the Dodgers this weekend? You got Glasnow, Sheehan, and Roki. Roki, man, does not look right. Roki looks brokey. I don't think you can pitch him. That's for sure. Don't love it. Don't love it. So I think the Rangers, you could actually. I'm not gonna force any Rangers in, but like if you have a Sager one off, or Seager one off, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. All right, where are we? We did the Dodgers, we did Miami, we did Brew Crew. The Brewers, listen, I think the Brewers are great plays this week. This could have made the poll, right? Irvin, Griffin, and Lytle. Maybe my favorite daily stack is the Brewers. Shout out Nez for putting me onto that. But easy to do it, and I don't think a lot of people will with Yelich, Contreras, Turang. Garrett Mitchell's been playing a little bit better. So is Sal Frelick. I like all of those Brewers, I think, are really, really fun. I think that's going to be an under-owned stack. And then on the Washington side, they're going up against Patrick Harrison and Woodruff. Wood and Abrams, but otherwise we turn the page. I'm not doing it. Let's get to the Twinkies going up against Corbin, Lauer, Scherzer. You get two lefties. Is Byron Buxton the play of the week? Is that what's happening? Are we firing up Buxton? Borland, are we firing up Buxton? Yeah, it might be time. It might be time for Buxton. The Twins coming off a decent little weekend, right? Buxton, Josh Bell, Jeffers, Keuchel, Keishel, Kekel, Kukul, Royce Lewis. Let's do some Twins. Let's do some Twinkies up in there, huh? Let's do it. I like it. Buck Truck did not make my top lineups. Wow, Borland. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and guarantee a bomb. I'm going to guarantee a bomb tonight. Going Yad. I do. I kind of like the Twins. All right, let's keep going. Who are the Twins playing again? They're playing the Toronto Blue Jays. That gives them Richardson, Joe Ryan, and Bradley. Oh, dude, Taj Bradley. What a bum. I think you can play some Blue Jays. They've been a little disappointing, though, huh? They've been a little bit disappointing. You have Laddie Daddy, Spring Dog Millionaire, Dalton Varsho, Kazuma, Jesus Sanchez. Go ahead. Have some fun. Have some fun with the Blue Jays if you'd like. All right. Only a couple left here. We've gotten through most of them. The Skanks are going up against Matz, Martinez, and McClanahan, two lefties. Judge, right? Judge. We're playing Judge. So people seem to be excited. No, I'm all set on Taj Bradley. No, thank you, Borland. But you're right. His numbers have been okay to start the season. For the Yanks, though, so like who else are you forcing in against two lefties, right? Who are you forcing in here besides Judge? Are you guys playing Giancarlo in this spot? You know, so like Ben Rice and Trent Grisham are a little bit more fun against when you got more righties than lefties. What other Yanks? If we're talking about most popular team stack, like Bellinger, Jazzy Jeff. Like who are we throwing out? Who else are we throwing out there? Because I do want to play Aaron Judge. Obviously, Judge is going to be probably in my main lineup. But who are we throwing in there? What are the Skanks? For the Rays, while I wait for the chat to weigh in. For Tampa, they're going up against Gil Fried and shit. I'm well set. I'm not playing any Rays. Like Caminero can hit bombs off of anybody. So if you'd like to do that, you can. But I'm not going to force anything else there. And I think that's everybody. I think we covered all the series. Bang! We did it. Let's go back over to So Rare. So I can start the builders be building. Although I got to do some crafting first. We got to do some crafting. Let's end the poll. That was fun, though. Fun little experiment. We'll do some more polls. Just a reminder, too, we will do the NBA Live Before Lock here at what time? We'll do it at 5 p.m. tonight. So that's fun. Okay. So let's do some crafting. And then I'll start building some lineups here. We got 5,600 left to craft. So let's go. I'm using clues just for the special ones today. Christian Cross is going to make you jump. All right. We could have got Ian Happ. That would have been a little bit more fun. I'm unfamiliar with who Christian Cross is. I've never heard of him before, but that's fun. That is fun. We'll claim it. Any Christian Crossheads in the chat? Any Christian Crossheads? Any believers? CK, are you with me? Okay, that's one. We got another one here. Let's see. Another standard. Let's do 7. Oh, Kobe Mayo. Yes, Kobe. Yes, Kobe. Jonathan Lasaiga. Remember him? Remember when he was going to be really good? Connor Norby. All right, here we go. 3,600 left. Come on, give me the specials. Let's go. Michael Conforto, lefty legend. Lefty legend. All right, let's get a special in here. Let's get a special in here. See what we got. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, there we go. Let's do 2. Jose Altuve. Okay, that's a pull. That is a pull. Jose Altuve, was that the best one? Oh, no, Joey Cantillo was considered the best one. All right. All right, we'll take it, though. That's a dub. Altuve, W's in the chat. They said W in the chat. All right, here we go. Last one. All right. Let's see. Another standard. No point saving them for star rooms, as you already know, the highest tier. They're made for standard. They're made for standard room. I just, all right, whatever. Highest rank review. Well, not the best 5, right? That's not helpful. What's the highest one? Wait, there's a 5-star in here? Oh, shit. All right, we will use that. Let's use the best 5. All right, I'm not going to show you this, but no, I will. Let's import craft. Let's import my craft here. Whoa. All right, hold on. I'm going to show you guys this. Wait, is that right? Okay, yeah. I'm going to show you guys this. Let me stop sharing. All right, guys. You got to tell me what to do. Here. Tell me what to do. All right, so this is the craft helpers telling me. Relief pitcher from the best 5 remaining. We could get Duran, Perez, Griffin. For card 2, it's the 3 best picks is crazy, isn't it? This is saying a lot of Sal Stewart. Feels like Sal Stewart's in the card here, or Bregman, or a Suarez. So is that what we're doing here? We just pick. I didn't realize these are all third base from the NL Central. Is that really what that said? Wow. All right. I guess it's Sal Stewart time, huh? So what do you guys think? Since it's hard to like figure out what to do there. Do we just pick 2, 3 of which one? 2, 3, or 4? 2, 3, or 4? Which one do we do here? Yeah, that's a bummer, man. I also own a Stewart already. Not that that's bad. I'm not going to complain about that, but 4, 2, 3. All right, 2 is the first one. I'm going Memes Albania. That was the first one. Let's see. Oh, Sally Stewart. Kenley Jansen would have been fine too. There we go, Big Sal. Yes. All right, there we go. Let's play ball. Let's go. Let's build some lineups. So I think I am going to focus on Red Sox just because that's my team. So that's going to be my first one. But I do think it's going to be a 2-man stack. I think that's the move. Now, for my pitching options, Chris Sale and Skubal are the ones that project the highest here. Is Skubal everybody's favorite? If I look at, Sale's my only 1/20 if I'm doing in season. So we could do Scooby-Doo, and then we could do Amai right there. That could be our 1-2. Although RotoWire does not like that projection, huh? We're going to now focus on just the 26. Let's see. A bit of a rubbish start. That's okay. We're here for Big Sal. So is this how you guys would start there? Do we like the Scooby-Doo and Amai? Is it Amai? Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Amai? I think that's what I am going to do, and then unless the chat tells me that's dumb. But I think now we're going to so what are my Padres options here? My Padres, we've got Machado. For the Red Sox here, we've got Contreras. So maybe we do a little revenge there. Let's see. We've got, for middle infielders, I would like to use a Padre here if I can. I don't have any middle infielders. That's a pain in the ass. All right, let's look at some. Maybe we just throw Ellie De La Cruz. We talked about him being at home. 30 is a pretty fun projection. All right, maybe, you know what we're going to do, actually? We're going to go Abreu. We're gonna use Roman. And then what we'll do here, we'll separate. We'll do our own. We'll use Sal. We'll use Sal. We'll use our own. We'll do a Red Sox. That's kind of fun. Look at the theme in this: Red Sox. Red Sox. That's fun. It's Ime. Okay, Ime. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Let's do it. The other issue I'm going to run into, I think, is just starting pitching in general. Although I guess this isn't a huge like stud weekend anyway, so I guess it's fine. But let's throw Sale in there. They're going up against the guards. When's the last time Iglesias pitched? Iglesias is kind of fresh. Let's do a little stack right there. All right, the next thing we could do here is Padres. So I mentioned I want to do some dads. Let's throw him in there. We know we don't have one there. Let's throw Tatis in there. Let's just do classics for now, please. Let's throw Tatis in there, and then let's throw Merrill. That's fun. And then I think we throw Judge in here as our flexi. Judge as our flex, and then we can just pick a middle infielder. We can pick a middle infielder together. Drake Baldwin, who we talked about. We have Zach Neto, Gunner, if we wanted to do a one-off Oriole. Trey Turner against the D-backs, or Bobby Witt, right? We were just talking about how Bobby Witt's in a great spot. This is honestly, this is kind of a sick squad, right? Sale, Iglesias, Machado, Merrill, Tatis, Bobby, and Aaron Judge. Like, I know this is the second lineup we built, but I think this is the better lineup, right? This one is hot. This is a sexy lineup. Shohei's the top projecting bat. That's fine. I think I'm going to be I'll play him in my next one, maybe. So outside of Ohtani, is there anybody that like I have not played that you're like, oh, this is a mistake? You know, I don't know if we're there yet. All right, let's find another. I'm gonna try to use. Let's try to use in season. So we've got Glass now against the Rangers. I think that's fine. You know who I kind of want to throw tonight? Wait, I thought I had an early. Does early not have a card yet? Oh, that sucks. Does he not have a card yet? Hold on. I really like Connor early tonight. And I know that's more for like a daily thing, but let's see. Oh, I don't think he has one. Nope. Right now. Boo. That sucks. Let's get him in there. Oh, yeah, you don't like the Kansas City weather. That's true. I did see that. I see. So, I'm not saying. Do you think the Rockies pitching is good now? I'm not buying that yet. I'm not. Sorry, sir. I'm not buying that. All right, let's go. Sorry for the distraction. Yeah, so not a lot of great options here. We could throw Ranger Suarez. No, thank you. I guess we just throw Glass now. Throw Glass now against Texas. I don't love that. Chapman, pretty rested here. Duran against the Diamondbacks is probably pretty good. Munoz against the Astros. I don't know. Who's your favorite there? Who's your favorite of those relievers? Chapman, Duran, Pagan. Hoffman too, although Hoffman just pitched. Munoz looks pretty rested, huh? Yeah, but I do think it's Duran. Samurai saying Munoz. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna lean the Phillies. He's also on a lot of rest too. All right, let's find this next. All right, so people are saying we got to play Ohtani, right? That's the best projected bat. Let's throw. I woke up in a new Ohtani. Okay, so now what's the next spot? What's the next stack everybody wants to get to? Also, yeah, Jump Shoot, you were saying the Kansas City weather. Is the weather bad all weekend, or is that just one day? Is the Kansas City weather bad all weekend or just one day? Okay, so we could go Braves. I was talking about the Braves against the Guardians. We're not super scared of them, but why don't we do this? Why don't we got Contreras in there. I was talking about the Brewers being a little bit sneaky. We do have Jordan, but I don't know. We got Kerry Bonds over there, Mickey Maniac. There is Duran. If we wanted to throw another Sox, we got PCA in there. We got Acuna. Maybe we just throw a little Brave stack in there. Let's throw a little Braves. I know Acuna's been kind of rough, but why don't we throw Acuna in there, and then let's do Olsen. Let's just do this. We'll do a Contreras one-off. I kind of like this. All right, look bad all 3 days. All right, so what I'm going to do then, we're going to go we'll throw another middle infielder in there. We'll throw another middle infielder in there. And here are our options. Maybe it's just Lindor. We got Gunnar, Lindor, Trey Turner. Who's your favorite of those three? You could also Trevor Story. We talked about Willie Adames. Who's your favorite? I think I lean Lindor. I mean, I just don't love the matchups for Gunnar this weekend. I don't know. Rockies have the 13th best ERA in baseball. Yeah, that is pretty. That is wild. I kind of think I'm leaning Lindor. Unless anybody tells me otherwise. Mets are at home. Let's do it. Let's just do that. Little New York love. With Judge and Lindor. All right, so that gives us our main three. Right now, let's do our hot streaks next. We've been pretty bad. They've lowered the hot streaks. Thank God, man. Thank God. So, all right, let's use, and it's same thing, right? We got to use let's use our main starting pitchers. So Bayo against the Cards, I actually think has some upside here. Ranger Suarez has been so bad, but maybe we do have to use him. So let's throw him in there with Chappie. And then let's do some stuff we haven't done yet. Let's do, maybe we'll do a Philly stack here. Let's do Harper. Let's do Turner. No, the Phillies have been pretty disappointing so far. We'll do Schwarber. And then we haven't used any. Let's throw Yelich in there. I didn't even realize I had Yelich. And then do I have another let's throw an Acuna in there. Let's throw Acuna in there. There we go. All right, let's do another one. All right, same thing. Maybe we will throw Suarez in this one. Although, we could also. I don't even think I have that many great options here. No, we'll save that for Challenger. All right, let's just throw Suarez. Who cares? We'll use. Oh no, let's use Munoz. We haven't used Munoz in one of these. All right, we got some Blue Jays. Maybe we fire some Blue Jays into this one. We'll do Vladdy here. Man, my middle infield. This is actually good to see that, like, looking at this, we're like, okay, we have to fix our we have to get some more help here when it comes to our middle infielders, Like that's where we need help. And the Tigers are projecting well, even though I don't really. We got another Sal. Let's use another Sal since we crafted it. And then we can take that off. I don't even know what other big bats. Do I have another Ellie from like last season? Do I have a classic? I do not. I do have another Roman though. I really do believe in what Roman Anthony is going to do this. If the Red Sox don't figure it out this game week, they are not figuring it out. Let's add another new team. Same thing. Let's see if we can get through. God, Rokie's so bad. I really don't want to do Rokie. Let's actually use one of our classic starting pitchers here. Let's use Nick Pivetta against the Rockies. Let's use old Pivetta, huh? Boom, boom. Should we do an Astro stack? No, I really don't like that. You know what we can do? We haven't done We haven't done any Cubs. We haven't done any Cubs. I don't mind the Cubs here as we're slowly running out of time. Oh, the Angels too. The Angels are in Cincinnati. We said we like that. We got PCA right there. Who else do we have? Cubs. Do we play Braggers? Nah. What about Angels in the outfield? That's not how you spell Angels. Is Trout not? Do I not? I thought I had a Trout. Could have sworn I had a Trout. Okay, we'll throw Jordan one off. Who's the other? Let's do Kerry Bonds. Kerry Bonds and Jordan. Kerry Bonds and Jordan. That's fun. Woo! Okay. Taylor, jump shoot's really scared of the weather. He's really scared of the weather, he said. The weather. All right, let's do challenger, excuse me. Actually, let's do clues first. Let's just do some clues. I really do like how many that they do. I think that's fun. All right, let's just start with the in-season ones. We'll do who's pitching tonight. Who pitching tonight? I don't think I own any of these, to be honest. Oh, we do have a Clay Holmes. That's fun. Neither of these guys. Neither of these guys. Neither of these guys. Neither of these guys. Wait, I have this one now. Why is that not loading up? Oh, is it because he's a relief pitcher? That's probably why. We have Glass now. Let's see. I don't think we have any. None. No. Oh, I thought I had a Baz too. All right, we'll just use the two. Uh-oh, Taylor, boots on the ground. Boots on the ground says Bobby gonna go. All right. Relief pitcher. We'll throw Duran in there. Can we use Ime here? Yeah, bang. Let's do that. And let's use Chapman. I think Chapman's getting a save tonight. All right. Slugger in season. 1 single, 1 RBI, 1 ding dong. All right, we're gonna go. I don't have a Buxton, I don't think, right? Where's Minnesota? No, damn, I don't. Buxton is going deep. I feel that deep in my loins. All right, let's do the teams that we really liked. Let's just do that. So Red Sox, Roman's going yard. Abreu's going yard. Why is Roman projecting for 0? Do they think he's not playing today? That would be odd. Jordan. I know. I do need to get some twins. I do. Okay, what else do we have? Let's see. Slap hitter, singles, doubles, triples. So let's get PCA in there. The other guy I like to get in these scenarios is like Trey Turner. Let's do Bobby Witt in that one. Okay, and the rest are just classics. 100 XP if you get a win. We got Imanaga. That's fun. We got Lazard. I think we don't have a Lazardo. I thought we did. We've got no Burns. We've got Clay Holmes. So many Clay Holmes. Bazzy Boy and Roop. Do we have Roop? I still can't believe we don't have a corner early. That's so annoying. Walker Bueller? No. We might leave it at Walker. Oh no, we have a Glass now. Okay, there we go. Let's get some Thieves. These ones are annoying. Oh yeah, no Corbin's day to day. So we don't think Corbin's going, huh? We can use Ellie Dele Cruz. Let's use Buxton for that one. Sure. And then Closer Classic. Jansen, sure. Let's use Duran, sure. Pagan. There we go. Bang, bang, bang. All right, there we go. We got those in. So I'm gonna do I'll do my challenger ones here in a second. No, Alan, she's out of town this weekend. She's working. She's at Coachella this weekend for work. She left actually on Wednesday. Are they pitching? Are they back at Tropicana? I didn't think they were back in the Trop. No, they are. They are back at the Trop. I did know that. Yeah, Max Fried is good. All right, gang. I think we're gonna call it there. I'm gonna finish the rest of these lineups. Yeah, Coachella. Look it up. It's like a music festival. When did she become a coach? Oh, Alan. Jesus Christ, bro. You know what talks about this, Alan? Like, not only was it just an ill-informed thing, but that was a real bad joke, you know? Like, I'm disappointed. Let's actually do a poll. Let's do a poll. New poll. Did Alan's joke suck? Yes. All right, here we go. Let's get that. Let's start and show the poll. Guys, feel free to vote on that. Feel free to vote. Get your votes in. New poll. All right, gang. We will be back. There we go. A lot. Like, listen, the votes are piling in. We'll be back at 5:00 for NBA Live Before Lock. You get another 20, 25 minutes or so. Get your lineups in. I love that the votes are piling in. I love it. See, this is what happens, Alan. All right. We'll see you guys a little later. Thanks for hanging out. Good luck this game week. Play Bobby Wood or don't play Bobby Wood? What are the people going to do?